Hey, this is curious, and I don't know. I just have to ask. I mean, this is addressed to American Wayne, the guy who did the or Got That Funk did the response video too. And if he agrees with the Alabama senator or governor or whoever it was, okay, if I'm not your brother, then what am I? I mean, I'm not your typical atheist. Frankly, the only reason I'm an atheist is because I don't see anything out there. That's about the only reason. That's what a lot of atheists say they are, is just that an absence in belief. And it's like we could dispute that, but that's another subject. And but I have to question that if I if God created everything and I'm going over a cliff and I die and I meet God and he says, "Okay, you got your one chance to make amends." I'd have to ask the Magic Sky Daddy, "Well, I'm I know I'm gonna blow it here, and you're probably not gonna be all smiley face like my little crudely drawn picture, but what are you? I mean, why did you make a universe that is so many galaxies? I mean, how many billions of galaxies? Billions and billions? I mean, from here to the end of eternity, at the edge of the universe, however long it takes 16.4 billion years of light to travel, and yet they say, well, I guess that's the observable universe. Well, anyway, it's a lot of real estate. And yet, we're supposed to be saved. At least the first thing I'm going to ask him was, hey, did those 2,000-year-old Arab or Middle East Iron Age um, shepherds and scholars get it right? First off, I mean, uh, is that really your word as you put it, or did you just happen to be cruising by one of the outer arms of a so-so galaxy and just happened to see this little blue dot with all these little people running around on it and kind of got annoyed? I mean, so I'm probably flying down into the flames of freaking torment and lava and cauldron of fire or something, going, well, that wasn't a very good answer. I mean, saving me from what? As far as I could tell, and from what I've heard, a lot of things, the Bible was made up of a lot of not monotheistic, but diverse religions, and it was rewritten and rewritten. And then I guess even in the Middle Ages, it was rewritten and rewritten more, depending on who was rewriting the Bible at certain periods of time. And I just wonder, if I ever met a deity, why would it make the universe like this is? I mean, my ex-wife was she was a evangelical fundamentalist, and and she said things like, well, the dinosaur bones were put there to by Satan, and I'm going, okay. Now, even if Satan put dinosaur bones there, and I guess Satan and God knew each other pretty well, wherever Satan came from, whatever that is, you know. not speaking in modern ideological, um, non supernatural things, such as like uh, self destructive behavior and the real world. You know, I mean, I want to know where this cliff is that all of a sudden you trip and fall and you see Dante's Inferno. I mean, that's what gets me. I was a kid, and my grandmother, who was kind of disabled at the time, took me to see the Grand Canyon, and I slipped into the thing because I just wanted to peek over the edge. And to me, that looked like a whole chasm of, well, blue sky hell. Because it suddenly dawned on me, even as a very young lad, that would be a very unfortunate little fate that sideways scenic view half a mile down was not going to be very pleasant if I got a certain other view. Well, it scared the living heebies out of me, but I had to do the lion tamer thing to save myself and get away. So I could understand standing on the edge of an abyss. Matter of fact, it never bothered me so much at the time as it bothered me in later life. Because as I got older, I understood more and more about the perils of mortality and the world of entropy and nature and our finite time in a random and chaotic universe. But what I see is, well, basically a lifeless universe. Or at least, I don't see spirits in things. I don't see extra dimensions. I don't see magic. I don't see karma. Unless you want to talk about karma as a psychological aspect of one's own inner dialogue. Sure. Yes, I'm superstitious. I even fall for some of my own superstitions. But I have to ask, when it really comes down to people not believing in evolution, okay, fine. How, have you ever seen something manifest something? I mean, I could tell you religious experiences I've had, but the only that were shared religious experiences. But the thing was, nothing out of incident or perception ever changed matter or energy. I mean, nothing ever went poof, there it is, in front of my eyes where you could look at it. You know, I never seen rain just come out from a rooftop. I never seen a frog or a pink unicorn just pop onto a stage. I never seen an angel leave footprints on a church carpet. If you can get that point. And so if I met a magic sky daddy, this brother that I'm supposed to be, and he says, you have a choice, I have to ask him the same choice I have now. What choice? What choice is there? How can there be a choice? And while I wouldn't want to persuade you to lose your faith, your belief in what makes life good, or what gives you your motivation, or at least hope in a world, because I can kind of see that. And believe me, ideologically, I'm far more to the right in certain things than I am a lot to the left. But if I sound like a liberal, it's because I don't see the devil making dinosaurs. I don't see the angel with footprints in the carpet. I don't see the divine influencing the material world in any way. So, what am I missing? You know, I don't. Answer me that one, will you?